Chapter 1044. Later, by chance, he got in touch with the whale family. Earlier, Edward's younger brother Katza was exposed online because he gave a little girl psychological hints and induced a girl to jump off the building. At that time, the whale family let this Navy leader come forward and forced Katza to kill the little girl, twisting it into a little girl who was greedy for vanity and tried to marry into a wealthy family. In the end, she failed to pursue Katza. This threatened her by jumping off the building. Finally died accidentally. At that time, the head of the Navy used his shameless and powerful Navy lineup to reverse black and white on the internet, making people mistakenly believe that it was a little girl who was eating the bad results, and finally caused a large number of people to scold the little girl on the internet for what she deserved. The girl's parents had no way of upbringing, and finally forced the parents who lost their only daughter to take medicine at home and died. After the parents died after taking the medicine, the Navy leader deliberately suppressed the news that the two had committed suicide. He even made up a lie, claiming that the two had scammed away from the whale family tens of millions in compensation, and then left. Immigrate to Europe. People who don't know the truth thought it was all true, and even when the other's parents were dead, they still abused them online. This Navy leader is not only not ashamed, but proud of it, and often declares to the public that this is a classic of his own public relations. This shows how scumbag this person is. What's even more ridiculous is that this Navy leader has become such a lowly scum that he gave himself a screen name, called Peter. This time, the leader of the naval forces called Peter, after receiving $20 million from the whale family, started his performance again. He posted on major websites, claiming, "The majority of people are being used by people with unpredictable intentions." Fury is the most famous entrepreneur in South Haven and the largest philanthropist in South Haven. No one pays more attention to children than he does. Health and safety, how could he indulge Han and do these unreasonable things? This incident shows that someone deliberately wanted to plant the whale family and make the whale family collapse, so that he could profit from it. He even swears to the sky in the post, if he makes a false statement, the sky will thunder and the whole family will die. In order to make everyone believe him, he specifically listed the whale group's competitors in various fields, and claimed that these companies may be behind the scenes. And it is even possible that these companies are uniting and want to deal with the whale family. Then, this person also mobilized the whole family to bring rhythm with the Water Army account. At this moment, Alex was still on the helicopter returning to Oris Hill. He brushed some web portals at will, and he was quite relieved to see that everyone was aiming at the whale family. Regardless of whether Fury personally participated in these conscientious things, he was the chief culprit who helped Han to be the abuser. If it were not for him to support Han, Han would not have the opportunity to get up, let alone poison so many miners. Therefore, although Han is dead, the whale family must also pay for this matter. But when he was browsing all kinds of comments, he suddenly found a post from a man called Peter. After reading it, he was very upset with this person's remarks. Therefore, he instructed Adam Smith, "Find the best hacker, touch this person's information, and see if he has collected the whale family's money, and if so, expose all the evidence chains, making whale family worse." Adam Smith nodded immediately and said, "Okay, young master, I will make arrangements." Alex said again, "By the way, locate me the actual address of the Navy Army and bring him to Don Stevens' kennel." Adam Smith asked, "Master, how do you deal with this Navy?" Alex said coldly, "The rumor maker, die."